Checking mic 1 2. All right. Is the mic working right now? Just go ahead and let me know. Mic working right here. Let's just take a look at the chat. What about the sound right now? What about the sound right now? Checking 1 2. Mic coming through. Checking 1 2. All right. It is working. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Mic is working, and we had okay, good, fantastic. Everyone says it's working, everything's good. Yeah, the problem here is, believe it or not, we had a check. We checked all our mic, we checked all our video, we checked everything just before we went live. For some reason, there's something going on with YouTube over the last couple of days. I'm not even sure what it is, but we'll get it all sorted out for tomorrow, so we're ready to rock and roll tomorrow. But the last couple of days, for some reason, we've just got a crazy thing going down with YouTube. And we're trying to fix the whole thing, and it just seems to be a bigger problem every time we try to fix up one issue. It creates another issue. All right, well, I'm glad you guys are here. Do apologize for the audio. I'm glad we're back online again. So, like I was saying in the beginning, what we're going to go ahead and do is this. We're going to go ahead and monitor the current trades that we have. We're going to look at the news this week, see what news is still coming out, what came out last night, how the markets were affected. We did have some euro rally yesterday, and now we're in a little bit of correction move, so we'll check out that because we've got two currency pairs that we're currently trading. We've got the euro CAD and we've got the euro US dollar. And with those pairs in place still, we want to make sure that we're not getting to a point of resistance where price is not going to move above, and that we have to actually start making decisions. So let's go ahead and take a look at the details. We'll go into the chart and take a look at the euro. Let's go to the euro Canadian first. And euro Canadian is working its way towards last week's target. Although last week we never, I believe we had a trade opportunity last week. Let's take a look over here. This is last week's trading. We had the euro CAD. We actually had, we did actually have a buy. They're at 142.74. So those that got in last week actually started to see some money payout on this trade right here. The trade actually took them from this level to what is the entry point? Let's take a look at the entry. 142.74. Oh, by the way, one of my screens also crashed last night, and we had to make a quick change last night. One of my screens crashed, so complete nightmare this week, isn't it? But in any case, yeah, 42.74, 42.74, which is down here. That is a 150 per payout. 150 per payout from last week. You see how the market moved towards its target right about here? So that's 150, 150 pips. I'm going to go ahead and add it over here. Now this is this week, which is based off last week. I'm going to go ahead and add 150 pips to this week. We've still got two positions still holding right here. Let me see if I've got, yep, still holding one. I'm going to go ahead and say under last week, you can go ahead and close this off. So close it down, and we're going to say closed. What is today's date? Did it pay out today? I think it did. Actually, I think it paid out yesterday. That was the 24th. So we're going to go second closed on 2nd/24/2020. Alright, so this trade closed out. That buy closed out this week, and it looks like it was yesterday. Yep, there it is there. Let me see what the candle says here. And that was the 24th. Yep, 24th. Yep. So that paid out on the 24th right here, but we're still chasing after this target up here. Well, these I am. Alright, some of you may not be in the same trade as me. You may be on other trades, but this is the one that I'm actually focusing on right now. And looking for price to move to. Now, we did go ahead and look at the large time frame. I'm going to go ahead and look at the large time frame in a moment to go ahead and assess exactly how the trade is setting up. But let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to the Euro US dollar. We're in on this trade as well. And this is the target that we're looking for right here as well. Alright, there it is there. Price has gone ahead and rallied up yesterday, as I said. And now we're in this correction move again. We're now going to look for the market to continue its further upside rally. Clearly it's not taking place at the moment right now. Also, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to now go ahead and take a look at our positions that we have for this week. These are the pending positions that we had for this week. Alright, we had the Euro Aussie dollar, we had Euro CAD pending, we had Aussie US dollar pending, and we had US dollar CAD, and then we had a couple of low trade opportunities also. New Zealand CAD, Aussie CAD, Pound Aussie dollar, and Pound New Zealand dollar. Alright, let's take a look and see how these pairs are moving this week. So let's start off with the Euro Aussie dollar. And Euro Aussie dollar is currently still waiting for a trading opportunity, so this is still pending. So we may still see Euro Aussie set up a trade opportunity for this week. Let's go take a look at Euro CAD. Now remember, we are in on the Euro CAD. We're buying on the Euro CAD, and we're now currently looking for a sell towards this target right down here. And if we take a look over here, have we got into an overbought condition yet? We have. There it is right here. So price has already moved into an overbought condition. Just give me 1 second here while I drag this tool of mine over. There you go. So here we have price moving into an overbought condition right here. So this is where we started selling, going south. Right here at the previous week's target. Price has moved down a little bit, but we're going to continue to stay long with our current position. But if you're in on a trade, it took place, looks like around about here on this candle right here. Yep, that's the candle. You see the one before that? Nope, it's this one right here. So the close of this candle right here is where the trade took place. So this week, if you had not entered in any trade this week, this would be your buy entry point right here at 44.27. So 144.27 right here would be a sell on this pair right here. And it would be selling at an overbought condition. Now, I want to remind everyone, I am not active on that trade selling. I'm actually currently long on EuroCAD, right? I am long on EuroCAD. Let's go ahead and connect. And take a look and see what's going on right here. And we're going to take a look at the other setup as well. Alright, so here we are. This is the pairs that we're currently in. And you can see right here we got Euro CAD and then Euro US dollar. No new trades right now. And I'm currently still buying on Euro CAD. Right. So even though the new opportunity has presented itself this week for a buy on the Euro CAD, I'm not buying. Alright. And I'm hoping that we get some further rally so I can take advantage of this current target right here. Let's take a look at the Euro New Zealand dollar. See what's going on with this one right here. This one has not created a trade opportunity this week. We have not got into an overbought condition yet, but we still got a target down here, 170.07. And let's see here. So this one's still pending. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next trade. The next trade is going to be pound New Zealand dollar. And let's see what's going on with this one this week. And we actually have hit the target this week, so this one is now going to be a hit target. Let's go ahead, and it was a low probability, so I guess it is what it is. Let's go to pound Aussie. And pound Aussie, let's see here. Pound Aussie is not in an overbought condition yet. We do have an unhit target over here, so this could be still a pending order. So we'll keep things pending on this position right here. Let's go take a look at Aussie CAD. Alright, here we go, Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD looks pretty good right here. Hey, I just want to check with everyone, is the sound too loud? Is the sound too loud? I need to make some adjustments to the sound. I'll probably watch the video afterwards, but I just want to know from you is if the mic is coming through too loud. Or is it just perfect? So Euro CAD, we have price moving up. It didn't quite get to the target and moved away from the target. So we still have an unhit target, but I'm still going to consider that to be a low probability right here. All right, and that's on the Aussie CAD. All right, good. Jeff says it sounds good. Perfect, says Karen. Fantastic. All right, good. All right, and then Aussie US dollar right here. We've got to set up here an Aussie US dollar. Let's go to Aussie US dollar. And Aussie US dollar is currently sideways. I'm going to start moving this one into a low probability if it isn't already. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move this to low probability. It looks like we're probably going to be still range bound for most part. I don't know. We may get a trade, we may not. I'm not going to hold my breath on this one right here. And then the last one we've got going here is New Zealand CAD and US dollar CAD. So let's go to New Zealand CAD. Alright, this is New Zealand CAD right here. Target has been hit already this week for the New Zealand CAD. Let's take a look at the US dollar CAD. And US dollar CAD, I'm going to call this low probability if it isn't already. Yeah, it's not. So let's do this. So this one I'm going to call low probability. I'm not too excited about that one. And this one right here is the hit target. Alright, so we've got one active trade this week that unfortunately I'm still in some buy positions, so I never picked up the sell. But EuroCAD, we've got to sell on EuroCAD there. We've got a pending position on two positions here on Euro Aussie and Euro New Zealand dollar. We've got pound Aussie that's still active, but it is a low probability. And then we've got a couple of more actually a few more low probabilities that are still active, or not active but pending. We've got Aussie CAD, we've got Aussie US dollar, and we've got US dollar Canadian. So, and then of course, don't forget about the trade from last week. We closed out 150 pips from last week's trading opportunity, right? For those traders that got active last week and picked up that trade, you're in the money on that trade. Is anyone that actually picked up last week's trade? Is anyone that actually traded last week's trade on the Euro CAD and gone ahead and picked up that? This is the one right here. It was a buy at 142.74, and well, we holding still on this, and this is the Euro CAD right here. So we got our 4 positions up. You can see we were up a little bit of money on that by last night. Last night we were up in a bit of money on that, but we didn't close out. We're going to continue to hold. Now I am going to go ahead and take a look at the way the market was set up this morning. And oh, good. Craig says, yeah, you picked up some money on that one. Good, fantastic, Craig. Now Jeff says, why do you call it? It's not no probability; it's low probability, Jeff. The reason why I call it low probability, Jeff, is because I anticipate price, at least our target, to be hit before actually the market gets into a position where we can get in. All right. Now Jeff says I made 69 pips on the Euro CAD last week. All right, 69 pips only. There was 150 pips offered. Why only 69? Are you getting out much earlier, Jeff? Don't get scared. Don't get nervous, Jeff. All right. All right. Let's go take a look and see how. Let's go see how price is moving. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see how price is moving on the Euro US dollar as well as Euro Canadian. All right. Do we need to make some sort of trading decision on this? So I'm going to go to Euro CAD first. And remember, traders, we did say that we're expecting price. Well, look at this. Oh, snap. Price did come back up to retest this level of support right here. That support become resistance right here. We did get a bounce off that. Which is also giving us a little bit of resistance coming off these lows right here as well. So we're seeing a lot of support right here that's now becoming resistance for the market. So this is definitely, there's no doubt in my mind, we're at very key level of resistance right here. Now I'm seeing with this big bullish move right here, I'm going to give the market a little bit more time, and I've really decided on that. Give it a little bit of time, maybe come back to test this 127 level right here. That's going to be an old fib level that will act as a little bit of support for us. We'll get a retest of this big bullish move right here, and then hopefully another final retest of this level and a breakthrough to get back into this range, so we can either go to the top of the range up here at the top, or maybe just go ahead and retest the backside of this downward trend line right here. Maybe go ahead and just test that. If we get to that point right there, that's going to be at 146.50. 146.50, and I think if I look at my target, 146.50 may just be enough for us to get the heck out of Dodge. Let's see here. Our target on the Euro CAD is at let's see here. Where's our target? There it is, 146.11. So 146.11 right here, that's our target that we're looking for right there. And so if we get to 146 and change, we're definitely going to hit our target and get the heck out of Dodge. So what we're looking for, what I'm looking for right here is, I'm looking for price to move back inside this consolidation and get to the backside of the trend line right about here. And if it has to move in sort of like an angle, you know, something like this, that'll be perfect to get you where I need to be in order to be able to take my profit, get the heck out of Dodge. Alright, so that's where I'm at right now. Alright? Jeff says, yeah, I got out at 69 pips because I'm a coward. Don't be a coward, Jeff. That's crazy. Alright, so EuroCAD right now there's no changes to EuroCAD. Everything is done exactly like we expected the market to move. We're now getting that little push off that, which is also an expected move. I'm not going to get into any sort of panic stages as of yet. In fact, I'm going to try not to get into panic stages at all. All right, but we're definitely going to go ahead and make sure that we stay in on this position and don't do like Jeff. All right, we're not going to do like Jeff and jump out with 69 pips. Jeff, you could be lucky. This is not Preachy Friday, my friend. If this was Preachy Friday, I would be saying a lot right now. No, I'm only kidding, Jeff. I'm just busting your chops right now. All right, let's go take a look and see what else we got. Now, Euro US dollar. Euro US dollar right here. We've got price, or at least we're looking for price to move up north. And we did get the market hit support down here at the back. Well, we said this. Let's be real with each other, right? We did say that there's still a bit of momentum, or there's some space for price to move down a little bit lower to retest this downside trend line. But we said if it goes ahead and starts continuing to move north, that's going to be a hidden bonus right there. All right, so we're okay with that, right? We're okay with price moving up and going further up north. In fact, I'm looking for the market to go to this expansion level, which is the 50% level of this range. All right, and if it goes to this level right here, we're going to be in some sort of money. Look at that, 98. Is it 98? Yeah, 989. Sorry, 989. So 1.0989 is where we're anticipating price to come back to. All right, but we've got to get back inside the range. Now, it's tested a couple of things here that do concern me a little bit right here. But if you look over here, you see this 1.618 extension. Does everyone see that level there? And price is currently right now tested. Right, it's testing this previous lows. It's testing the 1.618. If price is going to go below that, then I'm expecting price to come back down to this trend line. So if we do see price holding at that level, I must expect then price to go ahead and move down to the 127 of this a further downside move, which is probably about another 250 pips to the downside. Okay. Now, what is that going to mean for me? It's going to mean more opportunity, right? I'm going to get more opportunities, which means I'm going to get more entry points as price goes lower, and then turn around and head back up north. So my profit potential is going to be much bigger if price moves down, but I'm going to have to go into a little bit more drawdown in order for me to be able to pick up some new positions. Okay, and so I've got to be okay with that. All right, I have to be okay with that in order for me to be able to continue to hold on to that position. Now, so I'm going to hold on to this right here, and let's just take a look and see where our break-even point is and our target on the Euro US dollar. So this is the Euro US dollar right here, and as you can see right here, my trading robot already tells me that price is looking for 992. And that is very close to that expansion level. All right. Remember, the expansion level is 1.0989. All right. So that is awesome. This is exactly where I want price to move to. And so currently right now, I am in on full position right here. And I am just 20 pips down. All right. I'm 20 pips down on this trade right here. Not a bad trade at all. I'm 20 pips down on that neck down. We'll see where this takes me over the next couple of days. So we're going to definitely continue to hold on to this pair right here. Both this right here, we got, what? Looks like I'm 25 or 26 pips down on there. So we're not in bad shape. We're 26 pips down on one. We are, I'm talking about net 26 pips down on one and net 20 pips down on the other. So we're still in good shape right now. And despite of this little bit of correction move that we've had over the last 12 hours, we're still expecting price to continue to move back up north. And if it does not, right? If it does not, do we have, are we prepared for that? Are we ready to take on a few more positions? Do we have the right equity in place? Making sure that we never get to a position where we're over leveraging ourselves. And the answer to that is yes, we're going to be okay. All right. And in fact, if we do pick up new positions, if price does move down further, and we pick up new positions right there, we're going to be okay because we can see a lot more profit to the upside as price starts moving back up north. We're still in a good position where we're expecting the euro crosses to rally. This may be just a short-term correction move right now, but we're definitely going to see some further move in the euro crosses. As it could be as much as later this week or come in the next couple of weeks. We're going to continue to hold, see where it takes us, and we'll review it again tomorrow. All right. So, guys, that's it. Welcome to the session, by the way, and thank you for coming around. Thank you for joining me. Not a lot to go ahead and talk about for new positions, but we are definitely seeing that there are a couple of those setups still waiting to be picked up. So So we may pick up some trade opportunities before the end of the week. All right, depending on how the market moves over the next couple of days. Now, hold on, before you go, I forgot to go ahead and take a look at actually the calendar right here. Let's take a look at the calendar. The calendar says that we have we got some. Let's say, take a look right here. We got consumer confidence coming out this morning. That's at 10 o'clock, so that's going to be in the next half an hour. And then we've got on Wednesday, we've got some Aussie news and New Zealand news. And that's definitely going to be a price mover for the Aussie and New Zealand dollar. So maybe that's going to go ahead and put us into some positions that we're going to go ahead and take a look at. And then we've got some Canadian news coming out on Friday. So, hey, listen, we're not done. And we did get yesterday, we got some news yesterday out of the euro. That's why we saw some good movement in the euro. We actually got some positive news out yesterday in the euro. That created that rally that we saw, and I think we're going to continue to see some rally in the euro. All right, let's see what happens in the next couple of days. But so far, looks like things are looking up for us, and we should be good to go for the rest of the week. All right, traders. Well, that's it from me, and hope you guys enjoyed the cup of coffee and the chit chat about the forex market right now. Looking at the opportunities, looks pretty good. We're going to hold on to trades and see what happens tomorrow. All right. Until then, this is FX Big Dog signing off.